Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, we're going to talk to a barbecue entrepreneur who plans to give Sweet Baby Ray's a run for his money. That's just ahead.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
So I've got to confess, I'm a huge barbecue fan. In fact, I play the game sometime. If you had one last meal on the planet, what would it be? And mine is always barbecue ribs. But as you all know, we're in Texas. We're tough on our barbecue. We're tough and we're judgmental. And to talk about that today, Wilford Leonard, he is the CEO and founder of Lips Smackers. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right. Well, let's. I want to get something out of the way. The sauce is the boss. I mean, it can make all the difference.
It can. You know, there are those who say that they don't like putting sauce on their meat and whatnot. And okay, but yes, it's hard to have any barbecue without it somewhere showing up.
Yes, and when I get barbecue sauce that I like, sometimes I turn the container around and I see the story behind it. So let's hear your story. How did this all start for you?
Well, like I said, growing up in East Texas, barbecuing was just a pastime. Everybody did it, whether you were doing it that weekend or somebody was. And so when I actually moved to Dallas, I brought my barrel pit with me, and I continued to barbecue. And I used to get Kraft's barbecue sauce and doctor it up to meet my flavor. And then I guess around 1990, 89, 90, and I decided to start making my own from scratch. And it took me about 5 years to settle down on one formula and quit messing with it. And that's how I first started.
Well, we're going to talk more about HEB in a minute, but I want to put some of your products on the screen so the audience gets a feel for this. It's not just barbecue sauce. You're also doing seasoning.
Correct. I have, right now, that's in production, I have 2 seasoned salts. One is an all-purpose seasoning, and then the other one is a chipotle blend. They both are made with sea salt, carries no MSG, and they're pretty versatile. You can use them from snack all the way to what you put on the grill. I have customers who use it on popcorn, also scramble eggs with them, so they're pretty versatile.
Yeah, and people who aren't in the business have no idea how valuable the space is on those shelves in those major grocery stores.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason the sauce is up here versus down here.
Right.
So you got into HEB. That is amazing.
Well, that's a blessing. HEB has been wonderful. They have this contest every year called Quest for Texas Best. I first entered in 18 and didn't make the finals. The gentleman told me that try next year. He said it was good, but I think that year they had over 200 sauces in. So the following year I entered, and they picked me and made me a primo pick, and been working with them ever since, and it's been a wonderful experience.
We're going to put a little video up on the screen because you had an announcement when you first started working with them. That had to be so exciting.
Oh, it was. I mean, after they made me a primo pick, it took a minute before I actually got on the store shelves because COVID came, and so that seemed to delayed everything. But in January of 21, I hit the shelves, and that was quite exciting.
And the big news this week is HEB's coming to North Texas.
Oh yeah, the grand opening in Frisco on Wednesday the 21st. I'm kind of happy to have one in the backyard like that.
That's awesome. Okay, so I gave in the tease that, watch out, Sweet Baby Ray's, you better start looking over your shoulder. How does something like that get to number one, and how do you climb the ranks to do battle with Sweet Baby Ray's?
Well, I'm really not sure how Sweet Baby Ray made it number one. I do remember before it became number one, they gave away a lot of bottles at one of the Texas Rangers games. Because my best friend, he came back with it. And matter of fact, I don't even know if he ever cracked the bottle open, but they're owned by Kraft, so they have the promotional dollars and everything to be able to get it out. But they are, from my last, when I looked at the statistics last, they are number one.
And sometimes being number one in something like a category like barbecue doesn't mean it's the best tasting. It's
True.
just the best known.
Yeah, the one that has the sales. And like I said, it's you got Kraft, who has a marketing machine second to none, and able to get it out. And again, Sweet Baby Ray has high fructose corn syrup in it. High fructose corn syrup messes with your mind. It tells you want more. So when folks come back for seconds on mine, it's not because the sauce is telling them from altering their brain. It's telling them from altering their taste buds. They want more.
He's talking a little smack. So, Kraft, if you're watching.
There's none of that additives and all that stuff in mine. Mine is as natural as it can be. But the only thing that makes folk come back for mine is they like the taste. And it's scientific. It ain't me. Don't get mad at me. But it's scientific and medically proven that high fructose corn syrup alters your brain. It tells you want more.
Okay, before we roll this clip, I want you to set it up. So you got reviewed by Master P?
Master P, yeah, that was a program that HEB was running for their diversity program that they have, and they had Master P do reviews on some of the minority products. And he did one on lip smackers. And I think I got a 9.5 out of him.
Well, let's go ahead and roll that tape.
Welcome to Master P Reviews. This whole week is dedicated to HEB. This product that we're going to review all week is going to be HEB products that are in the stores, on the shelf, with people that look like us. We back, y'all. It's all about HEB, and this product right here, Jeannie, is called Lip Smackers.
Okay.
I'm just saying like that.
Oh,
that
wow.
mean that you're gonna be licking your lips.
Yes, and we got the drool and everything. Real realistic. They say flavor.
What kind of sauce is that?
This is gourmet East Texas barbecue sauce.
See that?
Hot sauce.
East Texas in the building.
East Texas.
Hot sauce.
No high fructose corn syrup too. That's really good.
Wow. You know what, Gene? We taking this back to the kitchen.
Yeah, we gotta go to the
kitchen. We
kitchen.
taking this to the kitchen. We gotta put this on some chicken. We gotta fire it up. You know what I'm saying? Gene, you ready?
Yes. Oh.
We going to the kitchen.
Oh my.
What's up, y'all? We back in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And you know what? HEB products. Told you I was going all week.
Yeah.
This is called Lip Smackers. Uh-oh, Jeannie.
That's dripping.
Jeannie.
Ooh.
This some other kind of looking sauce, Jeannie.
Yeah.
Hold
This
up,
hot sauce?
Jeannie, this is gourmet barbecue sauce. And it's on the shelf. It's on the shelves at HEB. I see what HEB doing now.
I see.
They got the best of the best in them.
They said only the top can come and be sold in our store. That's what they said.
Jeannie, these lip smackers. And I see your lip smacking.
I'm trying to do that. But they got me finger licking.
That's what they mean. That's why they call it lip smacking. From a scale of 1 to 10, Jeannie.
I'm gonna give him a 9.
Jeannie, I'm gonna give him a 9.5. Jeannie, you heard me? Straight up. You can't name no lip smackers.
I gotta come up to you.
You gotta come up to me. 9.5, yo. For real. You know what? Thanks for supporting our movement, yo. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Lip Smackers. Lip Smackers.
Now, okay, when you saw that for the first time, that had to make your heart skip a beat.
It did. I mean, I actually did not know that HEB was doing that with him. And then my Facebook, my messenger and stuff started blowing up. They said, "Hey, how'd you pull Master P?" I'm like, "Master P." They sent it to me. I'm like, well, I knew they were doing a diversity program, but I didn't know who they were having it here. So yeah, it did. When I did that, Yeah, it felt good.
All right, and I love your slogan. It's right there on your shirt.
Oh yeah,
All right, good.
It's the sauce with sopability.
All right,
Okay.
sopability. Is this a made-up name?
Well, sopability, sop is not. Sop is actually in Webster, okay? But sopability is not. So.
And what you mean by that is it just, if you have some bread, you got to sop
You
it
have
up.
to. You have to. You have to. When I first bottled it and I did samples, that's what I did. I put it in a little bowl and I gave fresh baked bread. And folks went at it, man. They went at it, you know. And like I was telling you earlier, when as a Quest finalist, when we had a reception HEB was having for all of the finalists down in Houston, we had to prepare a meal for the judges. And my meal was a spicy Southwest barbecue meatloaf, a grilled spicy Southwest meatloaf. And so when I served it, because on the bread was toasted and I had a sauce on the side. And when you look out there, everybody kept dipping in it. They kept sopping. And even one of the judges made the comment. She said, I just can't stop. I just can't stop. And that's when I turned around, because I had the slogan on the back of the shirt. And I turned around and said, that's why I say it's the sauce with sopability. So,
Wow. Okay, we only have about a minute left. Where do you see this all going? I mean, in every national food chain?
Well, I mean, hey, I want it not only national. I like it to be international. I want to be everywhere the #1 barbecue sauce is.
Amazing. And we wish you nothing but luck. We're going to end with the website, which is lips-smackers.com. Wilford, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Good luck. That's it for now. We'll see you next time.